Hello, this is to provide some additional guidance on using our Respondus lockdown browser, the installation, what it looks like when it's used correctly, and its operation. So this is to ensure academic integrity for all students and fairness, and using this correctly is important. So it started with this introductory announcement about getting acquainted with this lockdown browser, and this was important to read through and understand and ask questions about. We did speak about this in the initial orientation for the course, and so right here it gives a little bit of a basics of the video, and here's where you, if you've done it correctly, you clicked here to get the lockdown browser. Now it's very important to download this lockdown browser. It's not just some generic one. This is just for RCBC, and it was a download. Now, once you download it correctly, you can identify where you want that, whether it's on your in a folder on the desktop, or on your dock if you have a Mac. There it is right there. Very important. It's use this for each of our exams. Okay, I'm gonna go out of this and demonstrate the proper setup, getting into lockdown browser and starting an exam. So this is, I'm just in Safari here as an introductory. I'm going to close this, and now I'll open it from the lockdown browser icon, and opens up, and now usually get this window here, this dialog box. It says make sure everything's closed. I think I had everything closed, but it still says close to continue. Do that a couple times, and if something's open, it'll try to close it. If it doesn't, then you need to go in and close anything that's running, that's open. Okay, so I'm gonna log in as usual. You see that when it opened, I'm just logging in as usual into our website to get to our Blackboard. And so there's our, okay, and we're back. So now go to Blackboard, and it'll open to get to our course. And now, as you can see, there's no, you don't get to any other tabs. That's the lockdown browser. There's two ways to now get to the exam. You can do this exam access. Right, that'll get you to current exam. You may also get it from the announcements. So two ways to get to exams, because when an exam is ready, you get an email and a link right there, new test right here. And we'll go to that. Okay, and it gives you some instructions. You're there, you're ready to go. You read the instructions. This has an hour and 40 minutes. It'll automatically submit when it's done. Once you started, you can do it in one seating, and don't leave the test before saving and submitting. it's if you stop before me getting to the end there. If you get to the end, it's gonna auto-submit, right? So begin. Okay, you see that flashed by. There's no password. Okay, there's no password required. If you're asked for a password, then something's wrong. You might be not using the correct browser or something else, but no, this is not password protected at this point. Now you see a number of steps you need to go through. The checking your camera, some tips, student ID, show an ID, student photo rather, show your ID, environment check, facial detection check, begin exam. All these are very important. If I don't think upon review or the software flags you as something's not right in taking the exam, then I'll question you, so don't do that. Okay, so here obviously you can't do that. You can't have a phone, and so this is being in the camera correctly, right? Right, it's too close there. So is your image in the window, right? Don't do this, don't do this, in the image. Otherwise you'll be flagged and I'll have to question you. Why can't you follow directions? Additional instructions. All right, so read the instructions. There's no rush here. You didn't start the test. The time is not started. Okay, now it says record 5 minutes. It's 5 seconds rather, not 5 minutes. Okay. 5 minutes. It's okay. 5 seconds rather. Okay, it did that. And then here's some additional instructions. Read those. Some tips. Okay, needs to be need to not be interrupted. No commotion in the room. Background noise off, in a quiet place. Find that. If you can't find that, you can take exams at the testing center in the tech building. Okay, student photo. And this is additional instructions. No, don't wear a cap. Don't, and in a decently lit room. Okay, here's, take a picture. Okay, that has to be a proper picture. Show identification, okay? You should be showing your ID like so that it can be seen, and take that picture. Don't have enough hands here. Okay, so that didn't work because I'm holding a camera. Okay, anyway, please show that clearly so I know it's you that's taking the exam. Okay, now environmental check. So what that is I want to know that you don't have notes and book open and all that sort of thing. So what that is show your desktop. Okay, like that. Just take 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Oh, start recording. Okay, you gotta say record it, showing your desktop, and that's showing the environment correctly, right? There's not a crowd of advisors around, that kind of thing. Okay, I don't know if we saw that, but I'm showing showing the environment. Okay, stop recording. That should be maybe 10 seconds or so. Okay, and then you could see what you've done. So now I'm just going to continue. So you did see a sheet of paper there. If you want to need a sheet of paper, you need to show me that it's a blank sheet of paper, right? If you're one that likes to, while you're taking a test and thinking, then do that. Show me that it's a blank sheet of paper. Right? If there's a calculation to be done, you'll have a calculator up here to use. So no calculators, no phones use on the test. You'll have calculation. So in our course, the calculations are pretty simple. In fact, if there's a question or so with a calculation, you might be able to do it without a calculator, but if you want to check, there'll be a calculator provided. Okay, if you've gotten through all that, you take your time with all that, and it's a continue, and then you then can begin the exam by pressing this button here. So some last part of the directions you see before starting the exam, and then you're off, right? So staying one sitting, complete the exam. You could see right up here, exam is started, and you have a calculator right here that pops up, and you could use that. So I hope this helped. If you needed additional help in getting going and knowing how to use our lockdown browser, academic integrity insurance.